Hey, what's up guys? It's Texmer talking to you here. And the Apple event just wrapped up and this is my recap video of the event. And oh gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot even think right now. I mean, this event was crazy. People were saying that it's going to be boring, but it ended up being the best event I've ever watched for Apple. And I mean, I'm just so excited because Apple just launched some stuff that I wasn't expecting and I'm crazy thinking right now what I'm gonna do in my head. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the money to buy Mac Studio. That's obvious. Mac Studio came out. Look, Miani came through in all of his leaks. But if I got something that it's actually quite a big of a deal, you know, the iPhone 13 Pro, it came in green. Oh my God. Oh, I will have to buy a new iPhone now. I don't want to. I don't like this. I mean, this color is cool. It's the best that they launched, but the iPhone 13 Midnight Green, it's my favorite color ever. Now it's Alpine Green, but it's my favorite color iPhone ever. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I will sell this 13 Pro Max and buy another one. God. Man, I hate this Apple. Why did you have to do this? Okay, I mean, this event was so exciting, just wrapped up. So no further ado, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and just let's just recap this video, shall we? So the event just wrapped up and like I was telling you, this is crazy. One of the most exciting events I've ever watched from Apple. And we got some amazing stuff. Let's start by iPhone and by the order of the event, shall we? Because Apple first introduced the iPhone. Yes, if they first talk about some Apple TV stuff with amazing actors, but who cares about that? No one. So let's also pass that part. It's not interesting. So let's first talk about the iPhone 13. Because yes, we got two amazing colors now. The iPhone 13 got a new green, which is incredible, the one that we were expecting. And I showed you in my last video. And you seem to like it. I think it's pretty cool. I like the color, but it's for the iPhone 13, so I don't care. So I was very happy watching, but when Apple said two colors, I was like, why are they showing the Pro models? Why are they showing the Pro model lineup? No, they're not going to unveil another Pro model color. Please don't. God, no!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And they did it. They just did it and they launched the new iPhone 13 Pro Max in an Alpine green. Alpine green, it's almost like the midnight green. It's beautiful. It's my favorite color ever on an iPhone. Oh God, I need one. I need one right now. I don't know, but I will do the most I can to buy the iPhone. I will try to sell this one to my dad, give it to my dad, try to buy that one, try to sell it online to see if someone buys it for the same price. I don't know, but I want that iPhone 13 Pro Max in green so much. I love that color. Oh my God, Apple, why did you do that? I was so happy with my iPhone 13 Pro Max. I wasn't even thinking of upgrading to the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and now I don't have anything to do. God, I'm mad at you, Apple. I'm very mad. But I have to get that phone because I love it so much. But this was the iPhone 13. Not much stuff, like it was an upgrade to the colors, but I love this iPhone 13 and 13 Pro Max in green. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see this phone in person and to see if I want to buy one. I will try to sell this one to my dad, so let's see if he can buy me or if he agrees with it. But then we moved on, and then we got the thing that we are most expecting, which was iPhone SE and iPad Air. Yes, they first started with the iPhone SE, where they launched it and they talked about the same design that it's like 8 years old, and they spent 10 minutes of the event talking about this design, which is just insanely crazy. I mean, how can anyone be excited for this design? It's just embarrassing. But they talked about the iPhone SE now, why its design is important, how it's goodly designed, and they mentioned three important things. One, it's getting the A15. That we already knew. Second, it's getting 5G. That we also knew. But third, it's going to get something that we are not expecting, which is ceramic shield. So Apple now is putting ceramic shield on the back and on the front, just like every other iPhone from the iPhone 13 lineup. And that's pretty cool, because with the A15, the iPhone SE will gain a ton of new features to the camera. No, it doesn't have night mode, but it will have a crazy amount of features, like photo filters or those things that you can change the color signs of your iPhone. Second, they will now support, I think, I'm not sure, but I think they will support even more features to the camera, and I'm so excited. Then, of course, it will feature better battery life. According to Apple, with the A15 optimization and the efficiency of the new chip, the A15, they are expecting better battery life for the iPhone SE, which coupled with 5G doesn't make that much sense, because they said that they made some internal changes, so that means a bigger battery. I don't know. But I do think that if the iPhone SE, by increasing the price of $30, does not come through and it's a clear upgrade to the iPhone SE 2020, then it's totally not worth it. But let's not talk about more of this crappy iPhone. Let's talk about the iPad Air, shall we? Because the iPad Air just got the upgrade we were expecting. Yes, we just got the A15 chip, center stage, and a new color, purple, and a new blue. So look, Miani, you were correct. We got the purple color. I think that Luke Miani got all of the leaks from yesterday's leak totally correct. So yes, congratulations, Luke. Great job. But of course, we got the iPad Air in purple and in a new blue. That blue is way better than the older blue. The older blue sucked. This blue is way better. So Apple took the criticism and improved on the blue. The iPad Air. God, the iPad Air is so boring. But now it has something stupid. I was talking about having the A15. I'm sorry. It has now the M1. Yes, I was confusing. The M1 is now on the iPad Air, so it's crazy. We got the M1 chip. I mean, who wants that much power on an iPad Air? It's cool. It's cool that you can buy an M1 chip for $599 now. So here you go. This is iPad Air. It gets the biggest upgrade is having the M1, so you can now all do incredible stuff for the iPad Air. So yes, the M1 is quite an upgrade over the A12X. So you have to weigh things out now. Do you want an iPad Pro from 2018 with 120 Hz, or do you want the iPad Air 5 with the M1 chip, center stage, and that's something that you will have to decide for yourself. But not more talking about this crap stuff. Let's talk about the main thing about this event. Yes, Apple just totally improved on their mic lineup with Apple Silicon. Finally, we got new Apple Silicon. They talked about first having launched the M1. Then they talked about launching the M1 Pro and M1 Max. And they said,
you see, M1 Max has a secret, a hidden feature we haven't talked about until now. It has a groundbreaking die-to-die interconnect technology that allows us to scale even further by building M1 Ultra from two M1 Max die, which doubles performance. And we connect the two die with our innovative custom-built packaging architecture. This multi-die architecture is way ahead of anything else in the industry.
We have a little secret on the M1 Max. Now we have an Ultra Fusion layer, which simply unites two M1 Max chips together, creating the biggest and beastliest chip ever by Apple, the M1 Ultra. The M1 Ultra is just insanely good and cool. It's so huge if you look at it. It's twice the size of the M1 Max because it's two M1 Max coupled together. This chip has insanely fast performance. It's 80% faster than the best Mac Pro. 80% faster. You heard me right. It fights with the NVIDIA RTX 3090 at Ti, so that's just crazy. And it's way faster than current 16-core CPU from the Intel. I think it's Intel or AMD. So it's stupidly fast. It has 16 cores. It has, I think, it has until 128 gigabytes of RAM. So that's cool. So the GPU can access 128. I don't know how many cores did it have. I think it has 64 cores for GPU. And oh my god, it's so insane. And this M1 Ultra is so stupidly fast. It has 2.5 terabytes per second of speed in terms of connecting its stuff, so transferring data between the chip, and its SSD speeds are now at 7.4 gigabytes per second, while the M1 Max was only, I do think, 7 or 6 point something. So yes, this is very cool. This M1 Ultra chip is so crazy, and I was laughing when I saw the name Ultra, because, I mean, who could have guessed? Which better than M1 Max? Ultra. God damn, that's a good naming scheme. But the most important thing was not the chip. Although the chip was a crazy development on the Apple Silicon stuff, I mean, the best thing we got was the Mac Studio. When they first talking about it, I was so excited. And then they showed the Apple display. This is called the Studio Display. Look, Miani just got the leaked 100% correct. I mean, the renders that I showed you yesterday and the renders from Apple are almost alike. The only differences are the ports and the grill at the back. But yes, this is so cool. The Mac Studio, like I told you yesterday, looks like two Mac Minis stacked in each other. It has insane amount of ports, insane amount of I/O. It has 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports on the back, 2 USB-A's, one HDMI, one Ethernet 10 gigabyte per second port. It has the port to connect the power, which is that Mickey Mouse port. And then on the front, if you buy the M1 Max, you have 2 more USB-C ports and 1 SD card slot. Or if you buy the M1 Ultra, you have 2 more Thunderbolt ports for a 6 Thunderbolt 4 port total. That's crazy, that's just insane. That M1 Max Ultra, sorry, that M1 Ultra, which this name scheme is getting ridiculous, that M1 Ultra must have insane amount of power. But coupled with the Mac Studio comes the Studio Display. The Studio Display is incredible. I love it so much. It's a 27-inch panel, P3 color gamut, so that means it's an LCD. It has 600 nits of bit brightness and it has True Tone. So it's the same display as the current 5K iMac 27-inch. One thing that was kind of weird was Apple saying that there's only one computer left to upgrade on their Mac lineup, and that's the Mac Pro.
Just one more product to go, Mac Pro. But that is for another day.
So what happens to the 27-inch iMac? No one knows. They simply said there's only one computer left to transition, and that's the Mac Pro. But that's for another day. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Because that means that we are not getting a Mac Pro. It's confirmed totally from Apple. We are not getting an iMac Pro. That's weird. Maybe next year, not this year, because Apple probably has some delays according to Min-Chi Kuo, and so maybe next year we will have the new iMac Pro and it won't be a part of this new transition. So yes, I'm very excited because this Studio Display coupled with the new Mac Studio, just incredible technology. I love this so much. I wish I could buy one, but sadly I can't, because the Studio Display starts at $1,599 or $1,600. That's very expensive for me. Right now I don't have that kind of cash and I don't need one. Then we have the Mac Studio. That one starts at $1999 if you choose the M1 Max. So that's the spec of the Mac Mini Pro. $1999 if you want the M1 Max. So you can get the M1 Max for the cheapest price ever with the Mac Studio. And that comes with 32 gigabytes of RAM. And I think that's 256 the storage. So or 512, that's fine, probably 512. So, I mean, that's it. But then you can buy the $399, which is the M1 Ultra. Yes, you can buy the M1 Ultra. It comes with 1 terabyte of storage, comes with 64 gigabytes of unified RAM, and of course is upgradable until the 128, and it probably can get to $10,000. I'm not sure. Apple has not opened the store yet while I'm recording this video, so I'm not sure about it. But I mean, it's just crazy that you can buy these two, and coupled together with the M1 Ultra, if you start with the base model M1 Ultra, which is $4,000, and then you get the Studio Display, only one display, then you get $5,598. So that's very expensive Studio for you. But if you are a professional, you need that kind of performance from the M1 Ultra, then it's probably justified. Of course, this Studio Display also features some I/O. It also features center stage and a new 3 mic array, so that's pretty cool. Center stage now finally comes to the Mac, and I cannot wait the day for Apple to announce it to the MacBook Pros. But this is my MacBook Pro for life, so I don't not that much care about that. But it's pretty cool that now we can see the Studio Display has a center stage camera. Also, the speakers, according to Apple, are the best speakers ever on a desktop, and of course the best speakers and audio and camera system that Apple has ever created. So for a desktop, of course. So yes, I'm very excited. In terms of I/O, it has 3 USB-C ports and 1 Thunderbolt 3 port or 4 port. So yes, it has good I/O. Also, it also features the A13 chip inside, so you can mess up with the camera, and so you can record video, do center stage, all of that stuff. So it's more for the camera ISP, not much for the performance, but let's see if it enables some cool features like AirDrop. But yes, this was the Apple event, Apple Peak Performance. I mean, the peak performance stuff actually means something, and we saw amazing stuff. We got the new Apple chip, the M1 Ultra, we got the Mac Studio, we got the Studio Display, we got the amazing iPhone 13 Pro color in green, which is I'm still so mad about. I cannot even think why Apple would do that. God damn it, now I don't know what to do. I have to stop and think. But yes, this was the Apple Peak Performance event. What are your thoughts on this event? Don't forget to leave them in the comments down below. This is coming right after the event. This is a very quick recap video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, while you're there, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Leave it on the comments down below which was your favorite product on the event, and do you like the new iPhone 13 Pro color? Let me know in the comments down below. This was Tech Summer talking to you here